And this is the beginning of something brand new. Do I have everybody's attention now? Ladies and gentlemen, your counterfeit Jesus. Starting over, brand new and fresh, may have been the one thing I needed from the start. I wouldn't have known that long ago. Perhaps clinging to the past just felt natural. But it's time to move on, to move forward, to burn some old bridges and start anew. As I said before, I am happy. My life took some twists and turns that achieved the opposite of that for a very long time, but where I stand here and now, one could not conflate it with unhappiness or depression. Where I'm at now is peace. A place I'd hoped to reach a long time ago, but for one reason or another I was simply unable to. And that's fine. Now's the time. Now's the time to be happy. Not long ago I said I would find the me that resides within, that I would become the best in the world again, to be that person who wasn't afraid to be who he was unabashedly. Yeah. Didn't need to put on silly voices and pretend he was something he was not. The reality of it is that I'm finding that person little by little. And the building blocks are there. If I want to tweak him a bit, find things that can make him better, why not? Because the reality is I don't see a reason why not. For a period of time I was trapped in this darkness. This place that my mind couldn't wrench itself from. And occasionally that place comes back. That dark place that tells me that things won't be any better. That I'm making the wrong choices, that I'm doing the wrong thing. But in this moment, right now, I must affirm that I feel I'm doing exactly what it is I'm supposed to do. Not to dwell in the past or chase phantoms, but to live in the here and now, surrounded by the people who make me most happy. And that means if you're listening to this and you had a place in my life, that door is closed and it isn't going to open again. I found the people who make me happy. Found the life that makes me feel secure. I've done all the things that I said I was going to do and then some. even when the naysayers told me it couldn't be done. And I am happy. In some circles, they say fake it till you make it, but those circles are only half right. There was a small period of time where, in order to combat those dark thoughts that tried to creep in, I put up a facade, I'd smile. It's the best I could do. And the more I put up that front, the more I'd need to retreat, be sad on my lonesome by myself, find a place to clear my head and relax to some music. I fell on devices for a period. Alcohol was something of a crutch. Not my choice of a vice, per se, but one I picked up. And when I had the funds, and I realized alcohol isn't really that expensive, I really leaned in on it. Using it to pursue some catharsis. I used alcohol as a means to feel. There are these blocks, these things in my head that makes it really difficult to just experience things as they are. To cry. To be sad. And the longer it was that I didn't really, feel those things, or try to let them out, the more miserable I felt. A lot of people use alcohol to numb the pain, to feel nothing. I use it for the opposite. To me, alcohol helped open the floodgates. Helped me to feel sad. I'm not particularly sure what the blocks were holding me back, but something deep down just wouldn't let me cry. One thing I've learned is that I'm not afraid to cry. It doesn't make me feel like less of a man to experience emotions. I just need a push. So I gave up alcohol. I gave it up because I didn't like what it was turning me into. I didn't like it because I saw a specific person in me when I did it. I wasn't going to become a drunk. Affable or not, it didn't matter that I wasn't cruel or mean when I wasn't drinking. It just mattered that I was, and that I needed it, and that it was a crutch, and that it was my way of, I don't know, was it letting go? I can't say it was, because when I sobered up, even if I cried, the clog would be there once again. That thing keeping me from experiencing real emotion. It was there. And I've been sober since February, and I intend to keep it that way. You see, alcohol was a fine vice to have for maybe the first week or so. But it just wasn't ideal. So I gave it up. Turned away from it. Stopped drinking. Would I say that I am perfectly capable now of just feeling when I need to? Not really. Probably speaking right now with a little bit of that pent-up sadness still lingering about within. I'll figure it out. I'll get it out of my system. I'll find ways to feel again. It's so weird to me. Most people, as I said, use alcohol to numb themselves out, but it didn't work that way for me. Alcohol let me feel my emotions. Made me less numb, made me more present. Alcohol allowed me to be me. And someday, I'll figure out how to replace that. Find out how to be more me without the use of some external force. After all, this is a new beginning. A NeoGENESIS, if you will. And without further ado, ciao, au revoir.